All right, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. This is the second installment of Making a Game Live. This is a kind of stream we haven't done in many a year, but we'll be once again picking back up, not exactly where we left off, with a new game for modern times on a new engine. Um, Actual work I intend to do today, so this will be entertaining to get done. Having said all that, this is being streamed live on both Twitch and on YouTube at the same time via Restream. So it's exciting. It's exciting to see how this all works out. I have a massive, sprawling panels of windows open to see how well this goes, and yeah, I cannot wait to get this all done. So anyways, the engine we are working in today is known as Flight Deck Game Engine Retro Video Engine. And this engine is equipped to basically run video in a kind of flash game style setting. That being said, yeah, so I have a map of what we need to do on paper next to me right here. And so basically what I'm going to be doing is over the course of the day is I'm just going to be trying to continue working on the 3D scene to get us closer to our goal. I did a bit of work yesterday, just kind of starting us out. And then, yeah, we have a bunch of add-ons installed to help streamline the process. The most notable one is we have the this materials add-on available to us. So for example, I can search stone textures in here and then show off here, and it will give us a bunch of stone three-dimensional models that we can utilize from. Some of them are locked and some of them are free, royalty free, and we'll just use these as mostly placeholders until we can properly fill them. But what we actually want is this materials button, because it has all of the good stuff. Okay, so now I need to get to work. So there are two entrances that have to be constructed along this hallway here. One nearing this end, one nearing the center around here. So we'll have to get to work on those. And then I also need to convert this. So I'm just going to apply this array now. I think it's in a good spot. Apply. I'm going to undo that because that didn't work. Okay, here we're going to apply the wall first. Then we're going to apply the array. There we go. Okay, so that sets the walls in place and allows the pillars to do their job. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the wall on this side set up. So I know the texture's a little off here, but we'll manage that with some fancy stuff. Probably we'll just need a little like pillar of some kind to go here. Click. 2D cursor's not moving. That's okay, I guess. Alright, let's start. So where is the 3D cursor right now? That's a good question. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm just going to Shift A, add a cube, and it's there. Okay, interesting. So we're going to do a cylinder. I'm just going to scale it down. I wonder if the best way to set this up is if we scale it like this, scale it down, scale it like this, scale it on the z-axis, and just bring it up here like so. There will be a roof over this also later on. Does that look good? I don't know. Let's try a modifier, subdivision surface. Here we go. Simple. that. If we apply that, what does it look? Not so sure. Not sure that helped much. Just undo that. That should be good. Yeah, okay. We don't actually need this. So we'll just get rid of it. Anyways, let's get a material going on this. And this might be good, actually. I'll wait, actually. We'll wait on the material for this. Okay. Down there. Good. And now I'm going to just click here. Add a cube. Like so. Actually, you know what I could do? I could do instead, I could utilize the Archie Mesh pack and do a wall. Let's see, how does that look? That's probably better, eh? I have to take a look at this one. But I guess this is actually meant to be slightly taller. So let's see, if I scale it up to match this wall here, how does that work? We'll rotate it like so. That might work, actually. We're going to try this. I'm just going to move it in. I think these are the same thickness, just we'll adjust it. Something about there. I want to do the trick. And then does it go through? Yeah, it does. Good. Okay. Let's just try that. I think they could do well with this. No. Didn't do that. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. We're just gonna do a there we go. Face selection on this face here. Hello. Select. It is not selecting. That's interesting. Must be a modifier. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay. So it takes a bit more steps than that. Apply. Okay. That's neat. We'll just then select the face using this mode. Okay. Orthographic. Let's take this out. If I do this, how does it like that? Does it keep it the same height? Yes. Okay. We'll use that. And then we'll just follow it. Okay, so this is good. So what we're doing is we're building the perimeter hallway. And this is going to be an interesting component. Yeah. E, G, like so. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay. I guess it's starting to curve, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Just rotate it a bit. There we go. Oh shoot, I botched this. Whoops. I need to stay in orthographic mode. Here we go. That ought to do better. Here, we'll just rotate it now. Nope. Like so. so. Yeah, there we go. That'll speed things up. Just E, G, about there, E, G, somewhere about something like that. E, G, right there, E, G. Should be about there. Let's see, how does that look so far? Pretty good. Okay. Back into ortho. And we'll just keep following the line. Does that stay under? Yeah. Okay. Extrude. Move. There-ish. Extrude. Move there. Okay. Extrude. Move there. Just go about there. Here we go. Right there. And move this over here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to Z, rotate it back out. It's messing with the sizes a bit. That's fine. That is completely fine. So it's, yeah, let's see. So it's a bit more of a puzzle game that we're working on right now. And that should do it. So I'm actually just going to go back up here. And I wonder, do I wrap it across this wall as well? Probably. I'm just going to rotate it. No. Yeah, I'm just going to, if I go across like so, can I go through? Yeah, okay, so this is what we need. This is definitely what we wanted. Okay, let's see. So now we have the outer perimeter. Okay. Let's check the more lighting mode. And we'll hop back into cycles for a second. Oops, what we got? There we go. Tab out of edit mode, save, Shift F. Let's go down here. So probably there's not much light reaching here these days. Let's just confirm that though. Okay, so it still does look pretty good. Obviously once we have this textured and the lighting set up, it'll look a little better. Yeah, that should work. Spent a while yesterday sculpting this wall up to something usable, and I like it so far. Alright, so we have to get a roof on this here. So I have to decide what I want to tile it with. Is there, if we go into the materials library and we look for tiles, can we find something that we like? Just to put in place as a roof tile. That's pretty cool. Man, the things you can do in Blender, am I right? That is pretty cool. Any thoughts? Well, it doesn't have to. That's pretty cool. something a bit more, something that'll absorb with blue and green light well. That might just be what we want. Okay, so let's design whatever. What are we going to do for a roof? I'm going to need a corner cut here, so probably a single flat plane going down the length of the building. It'll be corner cut here and then extruded up to match the ceiling. At any given time, the camera shouldn't be able to see the roof because it'll be pretty low down. And yeah, should be good. Actually, just a thought. Let's check this. Oops. Let's just put an array modifier on this. And instead of doing this, go to Z1. How is Z1 over there? That makes no sense at all. Okay. There we go. How does that look? We could get some interesting effects with this. How does that look? That could be pretty neat actually, if done correctly. Yes, for sure. Okay, yeah, we'll work with that. I'm not going to put the modifier on for now, but we will definitely give it a shot. Okay, so let's see. Roof-wise, we could probably just, if we made a single vertex, we could probably set this up fairly interestingly. I could just draw it in orthographic, and then seems like the way to go sometimes. There's a single vert. Could do that. Let's try it. What's it? Is it this key? No, event mode. This key. Okay, so where's the vert? It's right there. Got it. Let's see. There's not a lot to see. Will I? We'll delete it. We can do better than this. We can do better than this. We'll just, I'll click here, and I'll add a plane at that surface there. Okay. New plan. Put it about there. GZ, down a bit, to about. There's a point where it just kind of intersects the wall and the roof tiles. That's pretty good actually. Let's just see if we can position it slightly better. So that is just barely the roof and the tile. Okay, so we'll use that. So now we're just going to scale it on this axis. About there. GZ, GX this way. Like so. Yeah, that'll do. Next tab, we're going to go into vert mode. And that's probably why we can do, okay, whatever. Go this way. Extrude it to here. Next there is a tool for this kind of stuff. See if I go about here. Control select there. And is it how do you merge two faces? Let's see. What is the search bar these days? That I do not know. What is it? Blender merge two verts. Alt M. Merge. At center. There we go. That was it. Gosh, I'm not on top of my game. It's been a little while. We're going to... Is there an insert face anywhere? Nope. Okay, we're just not gonna bother with that. We'll just do mesh, and we'll go to should be something for adding a face in here somewhere. New face. There we go. That is much easier than I remember it being. Normally, the search function is in order for this kind of stuff. All is well. All is well. Okay, so with this now set up here, we can, in fact, simply, if I select this point here, and I move it like into the wall, about there. May seem a little counterintuitive at first, but I swears, I have reasons. I have my reasons. There we go. And you should just be able to just extrude it on the z-axis up, like so. Yeah, that does the trick, I'd say. Yeah, that'll do. For sure. Click, so, and now we'll just extrude it on this axis. I almost want to keep it semi-consistent actually, so we're just going to, yeah, gx1 minus ex minus 1 ex minus 1. What? Two now? Okay. We'll go with that, whatever that is. Yep, it's 2 now. Okay. X minus 2. X minus 2. X minus 2. X minus 2. There we go. X minus 2. that the entire length? Yes, that is. Okay, so the length of the hallway is now roofed. Okay. So I'm going to set this to face mode, deselect this mode, go to the graphic top view, hop back here. We're going to view the tile slider. This was the texture we had decided was the one. Click on it. I think that's what Blender does these days. You just click on it and it does its thing. How big is this? Only 2 megabytes? Dang. I'd have downloaded this anyways. Oh. No, 2M. Oh, I see. 2 megapixels or something. 61 megabytes. That's pretty good, honestly. Textures do their thing. Okay, that looks awful. Let's do this properly. Texture mode. Tab. View. Project from view. Let's take a look inside. Scale it up a bit. There we go. How does that look? Pretty good, actually. Obviously, we probably won't get much light in here. Let's see how it looks rendered. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so easy fix to this. Just click here, click Shift A, add a light. Will be a point light. Move it up a bit here, and it's going to be blue. And let's just take a look. What do we think of this? Not bad at all. At all, at all, at all. What is going on here? Let's take a look at this. Just want to get a good view of it. See how our texture is molding. Oh, that's interesting. So there's an offset on this texture that changes the shape of the plane in which it is on. That's neat. I like that. Props to whoever made that. I might keep that. It looks pretty good. Okay. That's coming together. I have to do a bit of adjusting. All will be handled in due time, I'd say. So what we need are the lamps that will go across. So that's all good. I have these three lamps up there that are just for testing. So we don't really need to worry too much about them. Okay. Whether we actually render in cycles mode is another question, though. That's pretty good. Okay, so what do we do about this? What do we do about this? We do need some kind of seam here, so we have the two different types of tiles, so probably what we need to do is if I click here and add a cube, scale it down to about here, something like that, something like that. I've seen this done before in other video games. Oops. Dang, Blender. This is why you always use navigation mode when you're in a scene. Okay. And then I'll just scale it along this axis. Scale it again. And that should do the thing I want. Okay, that should work. Fine. Plenty. Okay. So we'll put some kind of texture along that, but it doesn't have to be now. And follow along. So the player's probably going to be about this height. Yeah, this looks maybe about, this might, I cannot decide. I think this height makes more sense. It's about this through here. All right, we'll go with that. I could scale this up a bit too. I'm not sure. Click on you. And we'll just, how well does that intersect? Not very well. Move you up a bit. Oops. I messed up. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So we'll just keep using that as an idea. Scale it up a bit, actually, because I have an idea. Because I have an idea. Scale that way. Here we go. I'm just going to set it as a pillar that goes all the way up. Like so. This could definitely be arched. I can imagine like archways that might go in through here. All in due time though. Okay. If I add an array modifier to this, can I? I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Looks a little. Hello, Winnie. Welcome to the stream. Yes, this is Blender. I'm developing the scene in Blender, and the game will be made in Flight Deck Game Engine, retro video engine. Yeah, so it's going to be recorded and then drawn in the game engine. So here, let's adjust this bit. That looks better. Or does it? I'm gonna keep it there. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So if I just, all right, edit mode, loop cut. Maybe the knife actually would be the better tool. Go there, over there. No, what am I doing? There's gotta be a good tool for this, eh? I think. Yeah, it'll do. You know what? Sure. We can work with that. So what I'll do is I'll go back to, no, select mode, and I will select the perimeter here. And I'll just move it down to about here. And then it'll go alongside here. Okay, there we go. That better fits the profile. But it vanished. Now it's over there. Okay. Now I've got to mess with the array modifier again, because reasons. Nothing can ever be simple. Here we go. Here. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, okay. I think we'll just go with that as the idea. It intersects the stone, but not the face. All will be moved. Due time. There we go. Okay. Much better. Now we have the hallway. Hallway leads out to the corner passageway. Okay, let's fix this texture here. What do we want? Do we want this brick texture on it? I feel like we do. So what's this called? It is called groundstones. So we're going to add a texture. Oops, wrong one. Groundstones, where are you at? Groundstones. And in edit mode, we'll select this face. To anyone just joining the stream, we are making a game live on camera. We are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time for fun. And we'll just select this, assign it. Can I just unwrap the single? Probably I can. And we'll just scale it up. There we go. Hello, need to yeah, so the Twitch link failed to restream, overwrote my description, and the Twitch link vanished. So it's twitch.tv/Lumpology. Lumpology. It's a funny thing. It looks okay. It's not great. Well, it needs a bit of work. Oops. In here. Scale it a little this way. That matches, I think. Mostly. It's fine. We'll have to add another of these perimeters up to the top here. Some kind of cross arch or something that'll hide this seam. But that is something for another time, I'd say. Yeah, okay. How does it look rendered? It's pretty dark because there's no light. Okay, yep, that makes sense. We'll add another point light right here. I really need one of those RTX cards. Zachary, I will remember that. I think. I hope. I will try. Zachary. Let's take a look at this. You know, that's not too bad as things go. I like the texture. Cycles does an amazing job with texture. So I definitely think I chose the right engine for the job. Dang, that looks good. Okay, we need to texture this pillar, I'd say now. So do I want to match the textures from here, or do I want something else? That is the question. Let's go for, do I want it to be tiled or stoned? That sentence didn't work. Do I want it to be tiled, or do I want it to be made of stone? Ooh, there's some pretty stuff here, though. Gustavo. Very nice. That is a well-placed name. Gustavo. Yes. Let's see. Chat, if you see anything that looks good for these pillars here, do tell. Because I am hopeless. Hopeless, I say, when it comes to picking textures. There's so many good options here. Like, what even am I supposed to do? I could just leave it. It's not like I have to texture it now. Ooh, that's pretty. But it probably doesn't work very well on a pillar. This might work, actually. It's something a little more basic, but it might work nicely. I don't know. Let's see. I think this might be the right texture here. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna select these pillars. And I'm gonna click the button. Yes, okay. Now it is downloading. And will implant itself on the nice pillars. And then we'll have to retexture it. There's so many textures. Yes! Amazing add-on. It's called Blender Kit. It is the most amazing way to get royalty-free textures when you're just starting out. Probably, chances are I'll replace a lot of these textures later on, but for just when you're prototyping a scene, this makes it so much easier. Oh my god. Though, as you may notice, like this one's 28 megabytes, this one's 132 megabytes, so they can get pretty large. You need a decently sized hard drive for this stuff. It did not do a thing. Rock wall. Here it is. Oh, that doesn't look terrible already. And I haven't even unwrapped it. Edit mode. Select all. Select. Oh, that's such a nice unwrap. What the heck? That's so well made. I mean, it doesn't work, but that's so cool. Okay, we're gonna do cylinder projection. That's not terrible. That ring needs a bit of work, but that's not terrible at all. Wow, that's not bad. I like that. Okay. So if I just scale it. Nope. Okay. I never anticipated this, so let's just try it on the model over here. We'll select the. There we go. Select that, and we're going to. I'm just select parameter here. Okay, scale. I need to do it with the entire one. Shucks. Okay, here we go. Scale. That doesn't really work, actually. Change of plans. We're just going to reselect. What? Oh. Ah, shucks. I did the thing again. I selected everything. God, I'm still getting used to the Blender 2.9 controls. They're a little different from what I'm used to. we're going to go with sphere projection. That actually worked. How did that work? Well, no, it didn't really work. I take that back. Okay. Smart UV projection. Just pick one till it works. That may have actually worked. In fact, I'm liking that. Okay, we're going to use that. That definitely worked. Okay. Smart UV projection. We will remember that. Okay. So now we've got the corridor. Still no arches. We'll figure that out some other time. Now, oh boy, this could be interesting. We've got to add a bunch of cuts in the stone here. Let's see about making an entranceway. So this is about the size from out here to that stone. Okay. There are two along the passage, according to my notes. One on the left, one center right, about 2/3 of the way through. Okay. Do we have any good... Let's check the models section. Anything in the category arch? Huh, well, you look at that. That's not terrible. Probably I won't use any of these. Hey, look at that. That's pretty neat. I won't. Okay, here we go. Knife tool. Where are you at? There you are. This is freaky. I'll just cut from here. Up to about here. And then we'll just keep going. Nope. There's no good way to do this, is there? Okay. Is that a lengthwise loop cut? Ah. You know what I'll do? I'll do something else. I will select this, and I will make a cylinder. No, we're going to look at some images. This is what we're going to do. Images. Archways. Yes, this is something more like what we want. Let's take a look at this. So we just have this kind of like stone running all the way around. It looks like an arch. Okay, so it straight lines up, and then right at the top it kind of vertically takes over. That could be interesting. Mirror modifier, or maybe the spin tool. I don't know. That is a good question. Maybe a curve. Yeah, if we make once, you're right about the mirror modifier thing, I'd say, though. That would make sense. Yeah, okay. We'll just make one side and then mirror it. That'll be easy enough. Let's scale it down. Should I use a square? This is what I think. Round is probably not what will work good, actually. I think we want cubic. Yeah, this feels better. It matches the aesthetic. I hate the spin tool. I haven't figured it out. Yeah, it's a rough tool. I will agree with that statement. I will agree with that statement. Yeah, we'll just go with that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy for now. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, we're just going to select face this side, and we're just going to scale. Oops, I left edit mode. G. Scale it up. Yeah, that's better. there, I'd say. Are we through yet? There we want to be through. There. Okay. Just extrude it up, and then rotate it, and then move it over. I'm your first follower. Thank you. Thank you. You have joined the Twitch group, Lumpology on Twitch. Woo! Look at me. I'm changing my ways. How did we get here? Twitch. YouTube streamer on Twitch? Who ever heard of that? There we go. I wish I could. There's no way to properly view just the faces itself. That's fine. Okay, we'll just make it approximately straight. That's close enough. And then the best part. Alt D. That way it keeps its shape. Oops. G this way. RZ. RZ 180. G. Why did it? Oh, I botched this slightly. This way, RZ 180. What? How did it? Oh my god, I wasn't in orthographic mode. The heck? Shadow4G3, hello. Oh yeah, you're there on Twitch as well. Hello. Welcome back on. Hello from Twitch. I cannot believe I just did this in orth. I did not. What was I thinking? An easy fix to this. That does most of the work. There, now they match. What? What even is that? I have no clue what I'm doing anymore. Let's just select this. No. I definitely extruded something at some point. There we go. Nope. Again, I extruded something at some point. I don't remember when. There we go. Now I'm just aligning everything so it's approximately in line. It doesn't even need to be perfectly in line. It can look a little weird. In fact, it's probably better if it looks a little weird. What am I even saying? There we go. Now it goes through on this side. Yes, honestly, this is way better. I'm glad this is how it looks. It's better this way. Okay. We have one of these archways. Now we have to decide how we want to cut up the scene to get the archways. Oh, actually, this is perfect. So we'll select we'll select this, and we'll go into edit mode, and we'll grab the knife tool, and we'll just follow this all the way around, because it doesn't even matter. I'm hoping I'm staying in the thing. There we go. So in theory, if I just press enter, and then what was this actually called? I should really name my assets. There we go. Where's the arches? Hide, hide. And we have this nice, lovely cut right the way through. Okay, now let's show it again on this side. There's no good way to do this, is there? Really isn't. Oh my god, no. There really isn't a good way to do this. Okay. This sucks. Okay, we're just hiding the floor then. Circle, 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 circle. There it is. Okay, much better. Again, why you do this to me? Ah, shucks. Okay, we're just gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like here, and we're gonna click, and we're gonna go there. Why? What? Okay. Don't donate bits. No one needs to do that. I am not in the need. Okay, this looks like it might work. Orthographic mode for the win. Underappreciated mode of Blender. There we go. Enter. Please tell me it worked. Let's see where we're at. Yes, it worked. It worked, I say. Indeed. Okay, now we'll just click here. And where's the point? There. And then we'll go to this side. And, oh, wait, enter. And then we'll go here. And we'll find it somewhere here. Shucks. It's there. It's there. I see you. You can't escape me. Where is this? There it is. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, there we go. Got one there, and the arch is through. So now we just get. I get to go back to select mode. I get to go here. I get to go here. I get to go here. And all I gotta do. This is gonna be so cool. Delete. And delete. Only faces versus edges versus faces. Faces. Yes, that was the right choice. Have to go? Okay. Thank you for sticking with us for this long. It was fun. Hope you will stop by again. These streams are going to be commonplace. Commonplace indeed. Oopsie daisy. There we go. There we go. And just two more. Oops, I botched that. There we go. Click. Click. And I believe we just have to use the mesh tool. It's something like can I just no, it's not polybuild, it's mesh transform. I just did this earlier. What was the add faces? It was go to in edit mode, click on the vertex select icon. Oh no, not the right one. Vertex, there it is. Make new edge slash face from parent vertices. There we go. That looks terrible. What the heck? Who? That's awful. What? Okay, I get how this is. It's hard mode. I guess we're doing this the difficult way. Oh, it doesn't, there's not a, okay, I understand why this didn't work. There isn't an even number of vertices for each face to connect to. That's a shame. Loop. Oh, we can't. Okay. Whatever. Whatevs. You know what? We're just going to do it anyways. And we'll adjust it as needed. Vertices. New edge face. Excellent. Excellent. And what we'll do is we will... Why am I even rebuilding this? Foolish me. It's covered by the arches. Whoops. I am dumb. Spend time working on something that's completely unnecessary. Sounds about right. Okay. I believe if I select this mesh here, shift this one here, and I press Control J, they merge into one mesh. Excellent. Now comes the brilliant part. Now comes the brilliant part. I can Alt duplicate them both and move this new one to where the next room is supposed to be. Which, so if that's the perimeter in half, it's about, entrance is about here. This is going to be divided into two rooms. It goes along the center here. There's one on this side, one on this side, and the perimeter. So that's about where the room should be. Excellent. So if anyone has been seeing on the channel recently, I've been posting a few videos about this FDGE RVE devlog. That is basically the precursor to what I'm doing now. So I was writing the game engine in C++ ahead of time, and then now I work on the game. Excellent, right? Isn't that just the So yeah, now it comes the results of my actions. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Okay, here we go. Select the wall, tab, grab the knife, and then select all, click, click, click. There we go. Enter. And my mouse is messed up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Next time. Alright. Let's go. Click, 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 click. There we go. And down to the base. Here. Alright, here we go. Enter. And finally, that concludes that. Okay. So now we go down here. Arch. Wrong arch. This arch. Like that. That. Enter. That. That. Enter. Okay. Here we go. Face select mode. Delete faces. Renew the arch and the floor. Excellent. That looks awesome. Kind of a more stony vibe for it. I like what I see. Why is the roof made of stone? Something gone wrong with the texture. Edit mode. Okay. Got to fix texture. Okay. Face select. That's perfect. Okay. Why do you do this? Ground stones. Is that what it's called? I don't think that's what it's called. I believe it was metallic tiles. Yep, it was. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So we assigned that to that. Now we select this face, and this face gets the rock wall. Okay, better. No, again, wrong rock wall. Okay, that was ground stones. There we go. Okay, now I've got both. Don't know why it failed, but that is fine. It does not matter. Nothing matters. Okay, let's see. About this. See about this. Let it render a bit. That looks really nice. That looks really good. How exciting is that? Okay. Guess gotta check out the seam here. Something looked a little strange from over there. Let's see how it looks. Ah, I see. So stone height is an interesting phenomenon that will have to be handled in due time. Okay, so what we'll do about this is we'll just render. That is odd. That is an odd thing. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I'll just put it back where it was, and we will worry about that later. Okay, so this doesn't, I don't think this actually needs a roof. I'll add a camera in now just to get an idea of what's planned for this. Let's just take a look at the camera. Whoa, new types of camera since when? Huh. I'll use the one I know. Okay, so this will have to be taller. That is just a given. Of course! See you later! Need to connect. Need to connect. That's what your name is. My display has adjusted it. There we go. Yes, of course. Thank you for stopping by. Any minute now, this thing will respond. Come on. There we go. Okay, so this is about the height. What perspective? About there. 33 sounds good. And it's going to go through. It's going to go through like that. Okay, that's fine. So that gets us a good height to go through these doors as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the thing to do next would be to check my notes and to construct either I work on the 8 external arches. So basically, there are 8 archways that happen along this wall. So I could work on those, or alternatively, I could texture this perimeter wall. But I'm not convinced on what I want this perimeter wall to look like, so I'm actually going to leave it for now, so that I can handle that later. And then this is supposed to be tall enough that you can't see the roof. So what we'll do is select this and go back to that array modifier. Add in 2. There, we'll go down 1, 2, oops, wrong way. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at that with the camera. And then we'll go to 3. Let's go to 4. Lag machine. Lag much. That might work. Let's take a look at the thing. So assuming we extended this wall as well, this could actually work very well for us. So we kind of torched yellow lighting throughout this hallway, but it's meant to give off a more darker aesthetic vibe. So this is mostly correct, I'd say. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That I can do. I will leave this as a modifier form for now. So I should probably also build a perimeter wall there, but that's something for another time. Okay, so let's take a look at building the arches, since that's what we are capable of doing now, right off the bat. Let's get approximately, maybe I could use the grease pencil for this. What the hell. We'll just copy these. Alt, duplicate. Does it peek through on the other side? Does not. Does that, that's good. No, it doesn't look good on this side. There we go, okay. So that's not far enough. I do want it to be more centered than this. It's got 2 pillars. What looks centered? About. We can adjust it later. Let's just add the modifier now. Array. Throw it. And we'll throw it there. I think that lined up pretty well, actually. Take it down a notch. There we go. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That takes us all the way to the end. So probably I should just take the array modifier, factor, and times it by 2. Rationale behind this is it should fit perfectly in line no matter what. And the reason for that is I made 16 pillars on each side of the wall, which means it perfectly lines up along the entire way. Beautiful. Okay, that worked very well. That worked very well. Okay, so now let's get to work on this circle. Okay. Shift spacebar K. Interesting. That is not a command I'm going to remember. Just cut through here. All good. Enter. Go to vertex mode. There we go. That's better. Excellent. Okay, now good. Move on to the next one. Okay. Here we are. Knife. Okay, next side. Ue? Where? What do you mean by where? Welcome to the street. Asking. I'm assuming you're asking if he's. I don't know. I don't actually know. I do not speak the language. It was not French as I originally anticipated. Okay. Delete faces. Number 3. Ooh, this takes a long time. This is entertaining, as I said. Nothing quite like tedious, mundane tasks to fill one's afternoon. As we reflect on all the things I could have done to make this easier. Alright, got rhythm going. Number 4. Number 4 will be the fastest one yet. Maybe. Okay. Good. Through. Good. Alright. Vertex mode. Engage. Well, that's handy. So you can still select in cutting mode. Very useful to know. Okay. There we go. Click. Click. Number 5. Click, enter, click, enter. And we go here, click, delete faces. Next one, number 6. Excellent. This isn't a coding live stream, this is just 3D animation. That's all game development really is. 3D animation. Especially when you're making a 3D game. Woo! And find out just how mundane and glorious game development really is. Everything takes a long time and is mostly improvised. That is for set built worlds, at least. This is the segment where I say, anyone joining us in the future, having seen this stream in the future, and are like, ooh, this looks cool, subscribe to both the YouTube and the Twitch. It's youtube.com/Lumpology and twitch.tv/Lumpology. Last one. Then we can move on from doors to something else. Door power. The longer you do it, the more things you want to get like more detailed. It's like, first one looked a little rough, but now I want to make this archway look like nice. It could never happen. Was that both sides? I have no clue. We'll just go under and find out. It was. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Okay, here we go. Greatest thing that ever happened. Losing my mind. Greatest thing that ever happened. Here we go. And we're done. We got the floor. Like so. We leave edit mode. We save. Now we look at our glorious. We've got eight entire archways down one side. Yes. CG Wizard says Lumpology. Hello, CG Wizard. Welcome. Thank you for saying my name in chat. My username is Lumpology. Yes, this is true. If you hide one side of the mesh, you can use Z to cut through with knife tool. Aha. Z to cut through with the knife tool. Are you so what you're saying is I've been taking the long way. Using the graphical user interface. Yes, that sounds about right. Sounds like something I'd do. Truly. Anyhow, that is one. That is a hallway. That is on its way. How's that look? I still need to texture those. I have yet text. You know what? I can get behind this. The great part about this is once I start implementing the puzzles in, each one of these will need its own unique stopper to prevent you from entering it. Like a lock. Each door will have to be unlocked according to the game plan that I've written down here. Oh god. That's going to be so entertaining. What engine will we be using? I am going to be using Flight Deck Game Engine's Retro Video Engine, which is a sub-branch of the Flight Deck Game Engine. So the precursor to this stream series, which will be a stream series later down the line, is a video, or 2 log videos called FDGE RVE devlog 1 and 2. Those are just quick little documentations for myself that are the precursor to this, because I had to write the engine ahead of time. The engine's written in C++ using open frameworks. So yeah, bit of a complicated approach. Most people, funnily enough, do not write the engine themselves, except me. Glorious. Glorious. Alright, what does the plan have to say? Must look at the plan. Alright, plan says that each of these doorways leads into a room of equal size, but not equal depth. Damn, that's complicated. I just expected Unity or Unreal Engine 4. Right? Well, turns out, for the type of game I was trying to make, Unity and Unreal Engine 4 were going to make it obscenely complicated for me to do. Basically, here I can actually show this off, I think. basically, there is a type of video game, loading, 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 loading. There's a type of video game that I encountered a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, wherein it would string together a sequence of videos like so. So basically, the video would play, and it would lead you to a location, and then once you're at the location, there would be a bunch of things you could click on, and you'd click there, and it would go that way. The problem with this is it was driven by Flash and QuickTime Player, and there's no modern equivalent to it. So I was like, Flash is about to get yeeted from the face of existence. QuickTime is so old that it's not even funny, so I'm just gonna make a new one. and that's how I met your mother. Yeah, long, complicated answer to a fairly easy problem. Oops. And that's why you write your own engines, kids. It takes a while, but anywho. Next step. Okay, so I either make the perimeter wall for the interior rooms, or I do some texturing. Let's do texturing. No, I'm so tired of texturing. We're not doing texturing. Texturing is for the weak. We are adding an array modifier to this wall instead. Why is it over there? Okay, I'm not questioning it. There we go. And we'll do 3. There we go. Now it's somewhat in line with the this rock face here. Okay. Ooh, that's right. There's an exit right at the end of the hallway here. So, for a bit of perspective, this entire thing is an oval. And along the perimeter of the oval this way is another set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another set of 8 rooms. 7 along this white wall here, and an 8th on the end of the wall here. So the way this is divided up, if I remember correctly, is there's a bunch of rooms that'll go up to about here along this edge, and then there's a bunch of diagonal rooms in funny little triangle shapes that that go along the side here, so that we have a straight edge to build the maze that will take up this quadrant in. Quadrant. What do you call a circle that's been divided into four shapes? I don't know. Anywho. That is that. Okay. Probably the best course of action. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea that I should have thought about a while ago. We can make a door shape and imprint multiple times at different locations instead of knife tool with fast carve. I will look into that. I know there's easier methods. I'm a little out of my league with this kind of stuff. So I will definitely look into that, just because I have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah. Thank you though. I will definitely look into that. Wall. Archie Mesh Pack is one of the greatest inventions Blender has ever had. Whoever created this thing is a brilliant person, and I want to shake their hand. I really do. This tool is so undeniably useful. It's insane just how useful this tool is. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Oops, Control C. No, don't do that. Oh, god damn it. Okay, just do it again. Because Control Z yeets the controls away. Yikes. Mesh Pack, scale it to about there. That was still in line. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we go up a ways, like so. We go to graphic top view. Alright. How far is it? So if I look at the graph I have plotted out, they're not far, so it should go to about here, I would say. Because they're not tiny rooms. They're not huge, though. The crap. The heck? Why did it? Okay, this is not working out. I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way with edit mode, because this is not my friend apparently. Oh right, there's a modifier on it. Apply. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna do it the normal way, like a normal person. Yes. How long do we want it? Is that too long? Yes, about there. About there. We'll try that. That's decent size, I'd say. And then what? I'll go to about in between there. Okay. I don't know why. We'll go here. It doesn't need to be that perfect. And then we'll just grab that. And we'll just extrude it out to about there. Go like that. And then we'll extrude it again. About there. Then we'll extrude a little bit of a section. Anyways, I must leave. See you around. Thank you, CG Wizard. Your presence here is always welcome. Thank you for stopping by in the first place. There we go. Extrude out. Extrude again. Extrude more. Extrude again. There we go. Extrude more. Extrude again. And extrude again. Once more. And I'll just take this one right to the end here. Through. Good. Good. That went well. Okay. So now it does go through. Okay, good. I'm going to go to this side here. Select that. Extrude it this direction. Slightly into the wall. Actually, new plan. New plan. I don't actually like this stone color, and I don't want it on the inside of the room. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this model here. I'm going to select it. And I'm going to scale it. so. Now let's see how that looks from this perspective. Okay. And I'm just going to push it in this way. Like so. Okay, yes, that's better. That is much better. I like it. I am liking it a lot. Good, 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 through there, good, all the way to the end, good. Okay. E, we'll take it near the end there. Then I'll extrude it into the wall slightly. Check inside, doesn't go through, good. Next, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to extrude it till it enters this wall here. And there we go. There we go. Alright, now, grab this one. We'll go through, partially through the wall there. I think I can just take the one actually, so we'll just extrude all of these into the wall here. And this one. Okay. For now, we'll just go with that. So I'm going to go back to this room here and save the current state. Click on this, extrude it through to here, then extrude the next one through to here, press E, extrude it to the next one. Press E, extrude it through to the next one again. Extrude through, then extrude through. And one more time, I will extrude it to here. Around there. Then I will extrude it once more. I will select this face. And I will extrude it to here. And then GY. Move it to about there. Okay. Very good. Very good. So now we have those rooms all set up. And the hidden room there. All is according to plan. And I'll do the cutouts later. Alright. We have been streaming for a good solid to almost an hour and 50 minutes. So with that, I'm actually going to leave us there. That is enough for me for one day. So I'm just going to save everything. And yeah, I want to thank everyone who stopped by for the stream and for stopping in on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. We are wrapping up. We are wrapping up now, but more streams like this will be coming around very soon. Plus, Walkington Million Blocks in Block Story will be coming by again shortly, so continuing that series. And yeah, so more Making a Game Live will continue. And yeah, all is well. And we'll also get into the flight deck game engine soon enough. So we're not just focusing on this 3D modeling stuff for the game, though this is obviously a major component, and we'll spend a lot of time in this. So, but we'll also work in flight deck game engine, and yeah, get the retro video engine working. Thank you all for coming. Oops, that is not the right text. Goodbye.